Sunderland A.F.C.'s return to the Premier League has brought with it a familiar dilemma. Progress demands improvement, but improvement can edge out the very players who helped deliver success. In that transition, the club faces a more subtle risk, one that goes beyond tactics or squad depth. When a player who played a key role in promotion starts to drift to the margins, it's no longer just a footballing decision, it becomes a question of identity. Dressing rooms don't forget who carried the team through the championship, who performed under pressure, and who set the tone during difficult periods. Reducing that kind of figure to a bit-part role risks creating tension between what the club was and what it's trying to become. Sunderland aren't just raising their level, they're redefining what value looks like within a Premier League squad. That tension is reflected in the approach of Reshape. His recent comments, suggesting the club now has 3 strong fullback options and effectively a 4th-choice alternative, go beyond simple tactics. They hint at a clear internal hierarchy. At this level, decision-making can be ruthless, especially when contracts are nearing their end. Keeping a quality player in a reduced role isn't just inefficient, it can become financially risky. As contracts run down, control shifts away from the club. What you're left with is a familiar scenario: a proven player, underused, edging towards a free transfer. In that situation, Sunderland aren't just managing a squad, they're potentially creating an opening for rivals to take advantage. That's where things become more delicate. Reports suggest Leeds United are preparing a move for Dennis Sirkin on a free transfer. From a strategic point of view, it makes perfect sense. Under Daniel Farke, Leeds are focused on efficiency, adding reliable players without major financial outlay. Sirkin fits that model neatly. Promotion experience, consistent championship performances, and the potential to adapt at Premier League level, all without a transfer fee. This isn't opportunism, it's smart recruitment. More importantly, it could strengthen a direct rival using a player developed within Sunderland's own system. Losing him wouldn't just reduce depth, it could reinforce the structure of a competitor at minimal cost. The wider picture suggests Sunderland are operating with a clear, disciplined framework. The ongoing situation around Bertrand Traoré, particularly his fitness and contract conditions, highlights a club making decisions based on alignment between performance, availability, and long-term planning. This isn't sentiment-driven, it's calculated. But that approach also raises an important question. Should Sunderland step in to keep a player who represents their recent success, or accept that this is simply part of the cycle where past contributions don't guarantee future roles? Ultimately, it comes down to priorities. Do they protect continuity and identity, or stay fully committed to a strategic model built on efficiency? What's clear is that doing nothing carries its own risk. In a competitive market, hesitation rarely goes unpunished, and rivals are always ready to move.